This is Nicholas Six, Burning Bright. Okay, I told you I was going to listen to the other Trent Reznor album from December. Remember in the last video I told you he came out with a five-song mini album in July of this year, and he came out with a five-song mini album in December of last year. And I had no clue because I was obviously focused on other things, as you guys well know. The Stephen King nightmare. And after listening to it for several days, it's called Not the Actual Events. Um, on this album, track one is obviously the radio track that Trent made, just to have put out on the radio and stuff like that. Which all bands should, they need a radio track. They just do. Let's be honest, they do. Doesn't matter who you are, you need one to make that money. You have to. So track one is the radio track. Track three and four are good, but last track on the album, number five, called "Burning Bright," "Field on Fire," that is phenomenal. I've been listening to that left and right. Uh, I'm like obsessed with it. And again, that song and the song track three on Add Violence, his other five-song mini album that he came out with this July, called "This Isn't the Place." Both, when I listen to them, they give me ideas of where to go musically, and that's rare, especially these days with so many of the singers that I like that are dead, honestly. So again, that's also what Trent does. His music does when I listen to it. Anyway, it gives me ideas where to go musically, and that always impresses me when someone can do that. Because I've seen a lot of tricks over the years musically, and I know a lot of them already. So it's rare when someone makes a song or an album that makes me say, "Hey, maybe I should go this direction or that direction." And again, the track number five, "Burning Bright," on the Not the Actual Events album from December by Trent Reznor. It's just heavy. It's awesome. It's totally his style. It's kind of heavy and mellow at the same time almost. Um, but I crank that motherfucker and I listen to it like for hours while I'm doing other things, and it's just amazing. And I'm so glad there's a few musicians left like Trent Reznor and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, that are still doing some good solid work. That's another rare thing these days, unfortunately. Not much good music out there in general, unfortunately. Whatever genre you like. Unless you like shitty pop music, there's always plenty of that. Plenty. Overflowing. Always. But Burning Bright, I'm really impressed with. Trent, I've always been impressed with. I'd love to know how to operate all the equipment he knows how to operate and do that crazy electronic thing, but in a cool way, like him. But that's not my forte, unfortunately. But he always amazes me, and these two little five-song mini albums, in my opinion, he put one solid, really solid song on each one, and that's good enough for me. And the other songs have, something to offer as well. Everyone has different tastes out there. I get it. But track three on Add Violence and track five on Not the Actual Events from December. Just two incredible songs, and I've been listening to them like crazy. And you guys should check them out. Trust me. Peace be ever with thee.